Good morning, my loves. How are you? Today is Saturday, March 18th, I believe. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I can look. Yep, Saturday, March 18th. So, first questions first. How have you been? I've been doing really great. Been really busy at work. So, I have not been able to do a lot of sewing, so that's been a bummer, but that's okay. About to get really busy into sewing because I have a baby shower. Well, it's not a shower anymore because she already had the shower. So I have a baby gift basket to work on, and I think about a week and a half to get everything done. I'm making several items for this baby, and the items that I put in my basket always change, but this one is a very dear friend of mine. So I'm doing a quilt, receiving blankets, some bibs, burp cloths, and a few other things. But that's not what this video is about. Today's video is a Joann's haul. I got to go to my favorite store and shop. Okay, granted, I was shopping mostly for the baby stuff, but doesn't matter. I got to shop. So, and excuse me, my husband just sprayed some cologne that I am not used to, and it's affecting me, so I apologize in advance. So, first things first, let's get started. I will be doing another video on or around the 20th or a couple of days thereafter when I get my March Sew Sampler box. Excuse me. And they've already revealed one thing, but I'm gonna wait until I get the entire box and then I'll open it with you guys as usual. But let's get into this Joann's haul because I'm really excited. So let me start by saying Joann's had a 60% off coupon. And they don't often have the 60% off. I think they do it like every 3 months or so. So it's normal to get the 40%, the 50%, sometimes even a 30%. It's normal to get a 20% off entire purchase, or at times even a 25% off entire purchase. So they do have a 20% off entire purchase, but that doesn't start until next week. But this week, up until today, I think, or tomorrow, one of them, they had a 60% off coupon. So, let me tell you how I do this. I have a personal email, I have a business email, I have my sewing business email, then I get text messages, then I get flyers in the mail. Seriously, I'm sorry. And so, I had... Oh, and then you can go on the website. So that's 6 60% off coupons that I had access to. And let me tell you, your girl used every one of them. So, let me start with the first item I did. Well, let me go back. I don't know how many months ago it was, but I got these Ginger shears. Maybe 5 months ago or whatever. And yes, I keep a lock on them and only I have the key because these things are expensive, like 60, 70 bucks. I used a 60% off coupon at that time to buy these. So I keep a lock on them because I don't want my son to accidentally even think about he want to use these. No. So I keep a lock on them. Well, I had purchased a pack of 2 locks, and then after I got home I was like, well, why did I get 2 locks? Like, I don't have anything else to lock up. Wrong. Because with one of those 60% off coupons, I got the pinking shears. 60 bucks, $59.99, $59.98, something. 60 bucks for pinking shears. They're Ginger as well. Yeah, I used that 60% off coupon and it was 20 something. And that's how I roll. I never pay full price for anything at Joann's and anywhere else if I can help it. So I got those. That was a treat to myself because I need them. And then I used the 60% off of each package. I got 2 packages of batting, crib size batting. And I got 2, so I used the 60% on this one and then another 60% on that one. So that's 3 60% coupons already. One is for the quilt, the baby quilt, and the other I'm going to use, it'll end up being pieces, but I'll use this for another project for the baby. And then I already have one of these, but it's not here, of course. So I got a new one because I needed it. So I got a 12 by 12 rotating cutting mat. See that? And it spins. I love this mat. Freedom. That's all I could say when it comes to cutting pieces, small pieces. It's awesome when squaring up a block that's 12 inches. It helps tremendously. But even when you just have those small pieces that you're cutting and you don't want to mess with the fabric, you don't want to move the fabric, turn the fabric or anything like that. Let's say you have strips and you're cutting triangles out of them or whatever. You don't want to mess with the fabric and alter it. So if you put it on this mat, you can just spin the mat around and continue doing what you're doing. You never have to touch the fabric. You just keep cutting. So I got one of these. And this one was also $59 or $53.99, something like that. It was pricey. I don't have my receipts next to me. Oh well. So it was pretty pricey as well. I know I got this one for $21.97 or something like that, but it was up there. So I got that. I'm really excited about that. But then I bought something else. I've been seeing these, and yes, I have my ironing board, but it's more for garments. It's really soft, and this one just hangs over the door. I don't have a really big ironing board. And ironing boards are expensive nowadays. What happened? I have no idea, like, for real. So I've been wanting one of these, and they had a smaller one which was about the size of the rotating cutting mat, but I didn't want that size. I can still take this one, and I'll show you in a second, and I'll put it on a like a TV tray right here next to me, which is pretty much what I'm gonna do. Or I can take it over there and put it at my ironing station, but I haven't yet covered my ironing station with batting and fabric and all, so this will hold me until then. It's really firm. It's not it's got some squish to it, some softness, but it's not soft like an ironing board, so it will help when pressing my quilting blocks and so forth, and it won't make them stretch. I did a project several weeks ago, and I threw it all away. I was like, I'm not even going to try to salvage this. I threw it away, but it was some blocks that I had cut, and when I went to press them, they were distorted because of the ironing surface, and I was like, forget it, I'm not doing it anymore. So with all that being said, I have a quilter's cut and press, and this is the cut and press 2, and that's because it's so big. What is the size of this? I don't know. Doesn't say. But anyway, it doesn't say what size it is. I mean, I probably could look up here. 12 by 12. Whatever. Maybe a little bigger, so a lot for this and all that jazz. No, 12 by 18. And maybe a little bigger. Okay. So, on one side, it is a pressing board. Really firm. I don't know if you can see how firm. But it just bounces back. so it's rather firm. But on the back side is a self-healing cutting mat. So I could put it right here next to me or over here so that after I get all my pieces sewn, I can sit here and iron them and never have to get up. Then I could flip this over, and if I need to subcut, I could do it all right here. I guess it's just up to each individual person. I could lay this on top of the ironing board that I do have that's over the door. That would work. Or I could put it, like I said, on my ironing station, and that would work too. Either way, I got one. And this was $39.99 or $39.98. So I got this one. I forget how much, but it wasn't $39.98 or $99. That's how you have to roll. And then the last thing I got was fabric. Lots and lots of fabric. And I only needed about half a yard of each fabric, and I ended up getting a yard of the majority of the fabrics so that I can have some for my stash later on. And then I think only one of them I got more than a yard because it's the backing of the baby quilt. So this is the back of the baby quilt. It's a soft flannel. And then, let's see. All these pieces are going into the quilt. Let's see if I can arrange it so you can see all of them. That's all of the fabrics for the quilt itself. Not pretty. And these two actually go with this one. It's a whole, you know how they have like a whole set or line or whatever. Those go with this. The others I just picked up to match or blend as much as possible, but not with the rest of the quilt. This is my favorite one though. Well, okay, so I like this one. Baby. And then the little footprints and handprints. So this is a favorite, but my favorite is this one. Look at that. I could fussy cut. I could do all kind of stuff with this. So that's the baby quilt fabric. Oh, and this is the binding that will go with all of those. I think that goes pretty well. That's the binding. I think I did good. And then let me see. This is 4 burp cloth. Do it like that. And or bibs. I'm still not sure which one I'm gonna do. And why did I get that fabric? Tools and trains, and then just a solid red. These are for either burp cloths or bibs. I haven't decided yet. I just love the fabric. So I have those. Oh, now I remember why I got that. This is also bib or burp cloth, or I'm gonna make some toys for him too. I'm just not sure, so that's for that. Oh, I could have got a green. I didn't pay attention to that. I could have got an orange. Well, that orange might work. Sorry, squirrel. And then this is the receiving blanket fabric. They're both flannel. And I'm going to use some of this for my binding on this one as well. But yeah, so there. Isn't that cute? For the receiving blanket. That's my fabric haul. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fabrics that I purchased. And every one of them was already on sale. The snuggle flannels were 60% off. The quilting cottons were 30% off. No, they were 30% off. Nope, they were 40% off because I paid like $2 and something a yard for each one. So I didn't spend full price on anything. That's my Joann's haul for real. That's how I shop at Joann's. Get your flyers. You can get mail flyers. Yes, I still get mail. So get your mail flyers. They have it where you can text and get your coupons in text message. Get your text message coupons. Then get your email coupons. Yes, it's annoying to have my inbox full of Joann's emails. However, I don't delete them until they expire because I never know when I'm going to get to go to Joann's. So they're always available. And then, like I said, I have several of them. I keep my flyers with me because I never know when I'm going to go. But my husband is in town and I knew I'd get to go. So I was prepared with all my coupons and everything. So I was able to get pretty good little stash here. I'm happy. Now I'm ready to sew. So that is my tip for today as well. Get your Joann's coupons. Yes, you can get fabric anywhere else. And yes, there's better fabric somewhere else. But for those projects that you can go to Joann's and get some quick quilting fabric, and yeah, it changes season by season. Do that and use those coupons to purchase it. You don't have to spend pay full price for anything at Joann's if you are wise, if you have your coupons, and if you use them wisely. So I think I did pretty good. Well, alrighty, loves. I am going to go because we're going sightseeing in DC, and I'm kind of ready to go. But I wanted to do this quick video and show you what I got. Also, I'm going to show you these IKEA tables that I got from a lady on, I don't even remember what site it was she posted them on. She was selling them, IKEA tables, and I think they're normally $25, $28, $30 or something. I got them for $10 each. She had 9 tables. I could only fit 3 in the car. My daughter came to visit 2 weeks ago, and so in the rental car that she had, I could only fit 3 tables in there, which is fine. It worked perfectly. I wished I could have gotten one more because when I moved back to Texas, I have this whole idea of how my sewing area is gonna take shape, and one more table would have been perfect, but I'm not worried about it because I have another thought in mind, and if that's the case, I have more than enough tables. So I will show you my junky space. I'm gonna say I'm sorry now because I have something on every table, and some of it's not sewing or quilting related, so sorry. Everybody's been using my tables as a catch-all since I'm right here in the living room. But I'll show you those as well in just a few moments. Other than that, it's been good talking to you, and I'm glad you joined me. Thank you. I will see you in the next video, which will be sooner rather than later. It will be the Sew Sampler unboxing. Until then, be blessed. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.